When did you start?
When did I start?
When did you start making comics? And how did you start?
Oh my god, yeah. I started in 2000 and maybe 15. It was this really awkward moment. It was my first comic. It was about this really awkward moment I'd had with this sound engineer. I used to volunteer at a world music venue, and I have this weird, I don't do it as much anymore, but I still do a bit, is that I see someone from afar and I'll just get really obsessed with them as like a fantastical person. You know, I don't really know this person, but I'll get like obsessed with who they are. And so there was this sound engineer at the venue that I volunteered at, and for some reason I just thought he was so cool. I mean, I knew that he wasn't gonna be that cool, but I somehow like made up this whole like, he's so cool. And we shared a cigarette once, and then maybe the second time we shared it, I was so drunk, I used to get really drunk quite often. The second time we shared it, he was like telling me about something, and I just kept saying cool, yeah, cool, yeah, cool, cool, cool. And after a while he was like, what's your obsession with cool? And for months after that I cringed about that moment, and I told everyone I knew about it. And eventually I like had this feeling that I needed to put it down because I was so tormented by it or something, in a funny way, but also just like, why are you so weird? And so I made it into this rough comic, and then I developed it into a comic, or like the style that I have now. And I just started doing that more, I guess. And then I put them online. I never thought that anyone was going to read them. I just did it kind of for myself, I think. I often do that, like this. I mean, I don't know if anyone's going to fucking watch this. It's just kind of fun to do with you. So I just kept doing it. Eventually I created an email list. And then I finally, there was a place, this girls' rock school event, and I was seeing someone at the time who said, yeah, you can sell your comics here if you printed them. So I printed issue 1, stapled them all myself kind of situation, and tried to sell them, and it felt good, and people read it, and I sold a few. And so I just kept doing it, basically. And after I made the first one, I actually sent it with a note to the first sound engineer guy saying, like, lol, you made me start making comics. I don't know if he knew who I was, but I think he knew that I was like kind of...
Did he respond?
No. I gave it to a friend who kind of worked with him. He probably didn't even remember who I was, I'm not sure.
Cool.
But yeah, it was just like a fun thing. It still is a fun thing. I mean, I don't think of it as a way I'm going to make money or anything. But please buy my things.
Yes, buy all of them. They're all on sale on her website.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
But actually, my aim is to make enough money to keep making them. More than that, I'd be thrilled.